Y'all, let's get into Love is Blind season 5. So I am a Love is Blind fan. I've watched every season of Love is Blind since it started with Cameron and Lauren, who was my favorite couple of all time. Nobody has topped them yet, but y'all. See, and let's just put out there, season 5 is my least favorite season, and if you have not watched it, turn off of this because I'm gonna spoil the whole thing. But yeah, season 5 is my least favorite season. There's only 2 couples that made it to the end. It's just, I just didn't like it. But anywho, let's see. I had to go write their names down because I be forgetting folks' names. Okay, please let's start with Aaliyah and Uche. So Aaliyah and Uche, I felt like Uche, don't get me wrong, like I think he's very attractive. I think Uche is probably one of the most attractive men that has ever been on Love is Blind, as far as like a black man that's been on there. I think he's very educated. He's definitely a good catch for anyone that gets him. He is very judgmental, but he did backtrack that when they first got in the past because he was not feeling it that Aaliyah had cheated on a boyfriend, even though it was like 2 years ago. But anywho, I do like him. I do like him. I felt like Aaliyah's biggest problem was that she became friends with Lydia. Lydia to me is everything Uche has said that she is. She is a certified lunatic. Me and my best friend Ty watched it together. We knew she was a lunatic when she first was in there because she was crying over everybody that she came in contact with. You have to be a lunatic in order to get on a show that you knew your ex was gonna be on so that y'all can get back together. Like, you are certified freaking lunatic. She is my least favorite person that has ever been on the show. I think that she is like one of those people that you see in movies that like will stalk you and kill you, type of obsessed type of, that's just how I feel. I just feel like Milton needs to run and run fast. I pray to God he did, because his sister and mama was not feeling it either. But discernment, just strong discernment. Like, the girl is not for anyone. She needs therapy. Anyways, and let's get on Lydia and Milton. First of all, a shout out to Netflix, because it's like they find the most sophisticated, smartest black men that they can find to come on this show. Because when I say Milton is smart as hell, when he was having that conversation with Uche about Lydia, when he started analyzing and this and that like a scientist, I was like, okay, Milton, like, bring it back to reality. We don't know what you're talking about, but he's an engineer, super smart, super intelligent, but young, and definitely is not for Lydia. I think that he needs to go on about his business and run. When I say run as fast as he can, because he seems really sweet. I really don't feel like he's ready to get married. He's only 24 years old, and then he's trying to marry somebody in their 30s. Like, I feel like he just doesn't need to rush into things. I really don't even know why he came on the show. I think he might have been ready to settle down, but I really don't think that he's ready to get married. But that's just my personal opinion. I just think 24 is a very young age to get married. But anywho, people do it every day, and sometimes they make it, sometimes they don't. Stacey. I want to like Stacey because Stacey, sometimes she reminds me of me, super successful woman on your own, like finding things in life, that type of thing. But I feel like Izzy is great for her, but I feel like he is not going to live up to her expectations of what a man is, because her father obviously is very successful, very rich, very wealthy. And like her father said, sometimes love want to fly first class, sometimes love want to do this and that, where you don't really have the money. Izzy just started his insurance job. Now, don't get me wrong. I know people in insurance that make $1 million a year or more, but he just started his insurance job. So I really feel like her being the breadwinner, that she's going to make him feel small. And I just don't think that she is up for that. And also, I don't like the way that she cuts him off when he's trying to express himself. And I feel like she's very dominating. Like, she's like, I'm listening, but I'm also commenting while you're talking. Like, if you're going to listen, just shut up and listen. Let him finish, and then you say what you have to say. So I really don't feel like she respects him as a man. And I think a lot of it is because I think he has credit card debt, but it was kind of weird on the last episode because they kept saying, why you didn't tell me about the credit card situation? Why you didn't tell me about the credit card situation? So I don't know if he has bad credits, or he's in credit card debt. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to watch it again because I really didn't get the answer to, was he in credit card debt or does he have bad credit or what. She just kept saying, why, when I kept asking you, did you have a credit card, why didn't you tell me then? So something about a credit card, honey, that she was not feeling. And somebody that flies private, because she flies private, which is, that's on another level. I've never flown private or whatever. Not saying I'm anywhere near her level, but flying private, then going to coach, where she might have to go with Izzy. I don't know. I just feel like they're not going to make it because of finances. And I really hate that because I think she has like a huge house. And they were talking about what happens if the AC unit goes out. And the dad's like, are you going to be able to take care of that? Because if you're not going to be able to take care of it, then I'm going to have to take care of it, you know, type of thing. So I know that her dad is very financially set to where he has 3 girls. And he is the one, like they was like, they went to Paris or something. Like, they got money. They got money, like real money. Her family does. So I just would be careful if I was Izzy to get into that situation, then it doesn't turn out like he really wants it to be. But anywho, I also want to talk about, was Johnny and Chris. First of all, I think that's her name. I don't know. Anyways, whatever. The girl that tried to be with Izzy, but he didn't want her. So she ended up going with the other guy. Well, she says that she didn't even know who he was, but they broke up in the pods. And then she said she met him at the airport. So I guess she just knew by his voice that was him at the airport. I don't know. I just think I don't know like how it ended up happening. But anyways, they ended up meeting and become boyfriend and girlfriend, and they came back on the show. They was really giving that girl a hard time, but she did read Lydia and was like, you know, I really feel like, you know, Uche was very convincing about your ass being crazy as fuck, because that's exactly what was going on. But yeah, my least favorite season. I'll be very surprised if either couple gets married when we see it. I think it's next Friday when we see who gets married. I'll be very surprised that either couple gets married. Drop your comments below and let me know what y'all think about this season. I don't know if y'all with me. It's the least favorite one. It's kind of weird. I really don't like that only 2 people made it to the end. There was a firefighter on there with some girl, and I really think he said something about he likes her without makeup. And that ended up being one reason why they broke up and some more stuff. But I really just think that she doesn't like the way he looks. But that's just me personally. But I feel like if you are superficial, don't go on Love is Blind. Just don't, because, or not superficial, excuse me. If you are the type that is, what they say, shallow, where you are big on looks, don't go on Love is Blind. Like, that show is for people who don't care how you look. It's just personality. Me, I can't go on Love is Blind because I do care how someone looks. That will determine if I'm like attracted to them. Even though I may like them as a person, I may not want to, you know, be with them. Definitely not marriage if I don't like the way they look. So you just kind of, it's like too big of a gamble for me because I don't want to hurt anyone. But anywho, y'all just comment below. Let me know what y'all think. I definitely want to upload a YouTube video or something about this season, but we'll see. Anywho, talk to y'all soon. Bye.